Landing your first job as a new freelancer on Upwork can be very, very tedious. But you know, with dedication, perseverance, and these 7 secrets I'm going to share with you in this video, you can land your first job within a few days or even a week on the platform. So without further ado, I'd like you to ride with me as I show you these secrets. If they worked for me, they will definitely work for you. Secret number 1, be strategic and have relevant skills. Just like everything in life, you need to be strategic about what you want to achieve on Upwork. Do you just want to have a catchy profile? What amount of money do you want to make? Do you want to persevere for about a month? You know, you need to know what you want, and you need to know the kind of skills that you want to use to get jobs on these platforms. So if you want to be a customer service agent, you want to be a social media manager, and you need to also have specialized skills. So it's not enough to say you're a social media manager. So you can be a social media manager with, you know, focus on advertising. You can be a customer service rep with focus on Zendesk. So you can have a broad skill and have a specialized skill. This will increase your chances on the platform. Secret number 2 is that you need to create and have a catchy profile. This is about your number 1 elevator pitch. This is the first contact with the client or with the proposed client. So you need to have that profile really catchy, some short, some long, depending on what you want. And in creating a very beautiful profile, you need to understudy freelancers in your field. So if you want to be a social media manager with focus on X and X, you need to go and understudy social media managers who have earned on Upwork, top-rated social media managers. Understudy how they have written their profiles and take 1 or 2 things. Do not copy and paste, but you can emulate the tone of their profile and, you know, also use that as a yardstick for yours. Now Upwork has 3 profile, you know, options. So you can have 3 profile options. So you can have the general profile. For me, I have the general profile. I have a profile on social media strategy, which is something that I really love to do, and another on project management, which is something I'm very badass at. And they are really 3 unique profiles, you know, as you can see on the screen here, you know, as you see. So make sure you understudy these freelancers and, you know, borrow 1 or 2 things. Do not copy and paste, but you can use their style to write yours. Number 3 is that you should only apply for jobs with at most 5 to 10 proposals, so that you do not waste your Upwork Connect. Most recruiters and clients are usually overwhelmed with proposals, so they tend to go to with the first 5 to 10 proposals, you know, that they get. They invite them for interviews and they hire at the freelancers of their choice. So when you keep sending your proposals to this kind of clients, you may not stand the chance of getting a job. So always ensure, and if you want to always ensure that you are among the first 5, you know, freelancers to submit your proposals. And number 4 is that you should only apply for jobs that you are qualified for, or for jobs that you meet the requirements. New freelancers tend to fall for this a lot. They apply for all jobs without paying so much attention. You need to pay attention to what the client wants. Does he want a freelancer who is based in the US? Does he want a freelancer who has done more than $1,000 worth of jobs? Does he want a freelancer who is a native speaker? Does he want a freelancer who can work in GMT+1? You need to pay attention to these details so that you don't waste your time and resources writing a good, you know, cover letter and proposal and not getting the job. So if you do not meet the requirement, and Upwork will show you points. If you meet the requirement, you see the green radio buttons. If you do not meet the requirement, you see the red radio button. So you just leave that and go to the next one. Number 5 is for you to spend more time answering questions that this clients are asking. Now let me shock you. The first thing the client says when you submit your proposals are the questions. So a lot of us in this part of the world are used to writing lengthy cover letters, but no one's got the time to read your essays on Upwork. So you want your cover letters to be as concise as possible, and you need to spend time, you know, answering the questions. A lot of us just fall for the one-liners, which could go against you. So make sure you spend time writing answers to the questions and taking your time to answer them as much as possible, sometimes with proof of work. Which brings me to the next point, which is the point and the secret I call show workings. In answering these questions, you need to talk about your previous job experiences or the previous project you've worked on. You really don't have to mention names, but if you have to, make sure you show your clients. If you're a social media manager, you want to point your clients or the proposed client to successful social media jobs that you have done. If you're a writer, you want to share some of your writings. If you're a content writer, if you're a graphic designer, you want to show some of your designs. This will work for you, and you know, it is very important that you do. Secret number 7 is that as soon as you apply for a particular job, move on. Yes, you might be saying, why should I move on? Move on to the next one. Yeah, it's good to be expectant, but when you're over expectant and you don't get the job, it demoralizes you. So you need to move on to the next job application. If you're able to do this using these 7 secrets, I assure you, you'll land your first job on Upwork in no time. The bonus secret I'm going to tell you is that you should only apply for jobs that have clients with verified payments. Yeah, there's some people who are just on Upwork to while away time or to just get ideas from freelancers. Don't fall for scammers. Only apply for jobs with verified payment clients. And with these few points and secret that I've shared with you, you're going to land your first Upwork job in no time. If this is your first time on my channel, please click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I share a new video as exciting and insightful as this. And drop your comments. Let me hear from you. Let me hear your success story. Let me hear your Upwork challenges. And yes, I'm just signing out from here. Bye for now.